My name is Matt Davis. I'm a traffic and ITS engineer with Stantec Consulting Services Incorporated. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what a traffic and ITS engineer does, what some of the resources are that are required to become a traffic engineer, and kind of where the industry is headed. What are some of the skills that are important? You're just in middle school, but as you go up through high school and kind of prepare for college, or maybe on the technical side going into the trade industry, what the field has to offer and kind of where it's headed. My background, I graduated from Louisiana State University. Before that, I went to high school in Jackson at Liberty Technology Magnet High School. And I was always interested in how things worked. I didn't really read a whole lot of fiction books, despite what's behind me. This is all my wife's books. I've always kind of been into nonfiction things. How do things work? And I've always found it interesting. How can I help create the world around us that we utilize every day? So civil engineering was a field that caught my eye, and I felt like I would be really have a really interesting career in. And so I went to LSU and got my Bachelor of Science degree in civil engineering. And from there, I landed a job in the traffic engineering field. And throughout the years, through elementary school, middle school, high school, I was always interested in math and science. And then going into college, obviously took a lot of those courses along with my core engineering courses, and I learned a lot there. One of the big things really was learning how to learn and teach myself, not being afraid to ask questions, and reaching out for advice and help anywhere I could find it. And so as I went through the beginning of my career, I continued on that path. Always asked a lot of questions because honestly, I didn't have too much traffic engineering courses or experience in college. So there was a lot of on-the-job learning. And so it made it really exciting. I spent my first 3 or 4 years really heavily in the traffic engineering side. And then I started to find out about ITS, which is Intelligent Transportation Systems. And that's kind of taking the traffic engineering theory and taking that background and utilizing technology and applying that to problems that exist with our transportation system, and leverage technology in order to improve both congestion, safety, mobility. And so it's been a really exciting field because it's constantly evolving, constantly changing what technology is available, what computing power is available. And it's only going to continue to change. The holy grail of that, of course, is connected and automated vehicles. I'm sure you've heard a lot about that in the news. And it's something that we're all striving for, to be able to create an ecosystem where vehicles can communicate one to another, or with the infrastructure that will drastically improve safety. Obviously, we're not there yet, but there's a lot of things going on right now that are leading up to that, and a lot of technology that's coming on board as of late that will supplement connected vehicle technology. So not necessarily aid to that, but it's another avenue of improving our transportation system. So I found a lot of success in the industry. It's been a great place to work. There's a lot happening. And so I would encourage you, if the transportation or engineering is a field of interest to you, there's a lot that you can do now while you're in middle school to help kind of lay the groundwork as you continue to learn and get more education. Obviously, math is a very key component of that. As we move forward, data and computer sciences and programming, all of that is, it's almost becoming a requirement now to at least have some background and understanding of how those systems work. And so getting a good foundation there, any classes that are available to you around the computer industry, either on the software or hardware side, is very, very useful. And as you go through middle school, high school, if you feel like you want to go the college route and go the engineering side, that's great if you're not feeling like college is for you. There's a lot of opportunity in the field without a college degree. Electricians are key to bringing our projects to life. So everything that I design and put on paper, we've got skilled tradesmen that are going out and actually building these devices and the infrastructure on the roadway. So crane operators, electricians, the list goes on and on of skills out there that are highly desired and highly needed. I'd say if you're going the college route, as early as possible, try to find opportunity to get an internship when your first summer after your freshman year. If you can start to get involved at a state DOT or municipality or a private consulting firm, just getting that experience early on will help you understand what you like, what you don't like, and give you some really good experience to show on your resume as well that can help line up some job opportunities once you graduate. So with that, I just want to encourage you, if you're not familiar with the transportation industry and what all there is to offer there as far as careers, definitely take a look into it. There's a lot of exciting things happening there. I'm sure you've heard of automated vehicles. There's potential for vertical takeoff and landing vehicles, such as flying taxis in the future. And so there's a bright future ahead in the transportation industry. People are always needing to get from point A to point B, and however we can do that as safe as possible and as efficiently as possible, things will continue to evolve, and it'll be a really exciting field to be a part of. So I hope this information was helpful, and all the best with this upcoming school year.